This presentation is brought to you by Smoooth Productions.
The last Wednesday of the month, so you know what time it is. It's time for you to go ahead and enter into the man cave. As always, a Smoooth Production.
Alright, so it's the Man Cave coming to you live from the Platinum Sports Talk Network. My bad, Smooth. I won't mess it up no more. I got you, man. I got you.
You know what? It's a platinum show, man.
The show is platinum. That's why I keep saying it.
It's about that time.
The cave.
It is about to go down. It's about that time.
In the cave.
It's about that time. It is about to go down. It's about that time.
In the cave.
Guaranteed to go down. About to go down.
In the cave.
Yo, yo, yo. Hey, we back like we never left. The ladies can't talk smack anymore. It's the last Wednesday of the month, which means it's time for you and yours to enter on in to the man cave. Who am I? Oh, you know who it is. You see my name. It's Stanton, baby. I am the host. I am the captain of this crazy ass ship. But guess what? Y'all are tuned in for the ride, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Right now, I want to get it out the way. I want to thank you for tuning in wherever you're tuning in. Before I bring my brothers on, whether you're watching us on Facebook right now at the Platform Sports Talk Show, whether you're watching us on Twitter or X, whether you are watching us on Instagram at Platform Sports Talk or on X at 314 Sports Talk, whether you're listening to us on hot365radio.com via the website or their app, or whether you catching us on Twitch, or if you are true and not new, if you're subscribed to the YouTube, not only subscribe, but if you've clicked that bell, guess what? We went live and you were notified. So we thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I never do this show by myself, and I'm blessed to say that. So I want to bring my brothers on. I always show respect where respect is due. He was getting it in on this show before I even got here. So ladies and gentlemen, please show your love for the OG of the group, the elder statesman, if you will. Show your love for Sadal.
Sadal the selector, the real estate DJ, real estate investor by day, DJ by night, and right here on the last Wednesday of the month on the Man Cave.
Baby, it's good to see you, brother.
What's happening, man? How's life in Atlanta, bro?
Man, oh, hey, for those of you who don't know, if you didn't catch the promo, yes, I have relocated. This brick wall is a background given to us by StreamYard. But I am now located in Atlanta, Georgia. That is right. St. Louis. Hey, no, I'm not gonna do y'all like that. St. Louis knows it is no matter what goes on in my city, I will always be an advocate for the 314. You can't spell hustler without STL, so I definitely brought that to Atlanta with me. Got some big moves coming up for your boy. Keep me in your prayers. But we'll get into that at a later day. Sadar, we were talking about it earlier. How is Atlanta confusing? I don't understand how it's 6 lanes of traffic on each side and every lane got 27 cars back to back to back. Turn signals, like I said, don't exist. Those are just car decorations. But that's life on 85, baby. If you can't handle it, that's a true that is a true example of if you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. Highway 85 be at 800 degrees all day, every day. Don't matter. But look, I'm glad to have you on the show, brother. I'm gonna keep this thing rolling. Coming live from I don't forgot what they call the place, but coming live on location. I want y'all to give it up for Rio. Yeah. What's going on? We could fix that audio just a smidgen. I don't know. It sounds like you're far away. Maybe the mic. What's going on? Can you hear?
I can hear you guys.
Okay, yeah. You sound distant.
What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all been?
We doing good, brother. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Man,
Yeah,
good to see you.
that mic may need some help.
Might need a little help.
That mic needs some milk. Look, out of all the things that we thought was gonna need some milk on the show, we didn't think it was gonna be the mic. Look, we had to put them prayer warriors on. I'm over here on that good old 5G. I'm not gonna give my carrier name. Say something else for us.
How is that?
I don't think it's nothing you can do, Rio.
What'd you say, Sadal?
I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's just a fishbowl effect. That's all it is. We gonna get it right.
Hey, yeah, that's what we here for. We got enough time to get it right. But look, while we handle that, I'm gonna bring on the consummate professional here at the Man Cave because he gets paid to talk. Literally every day, people tune in to hear him speak. And hopefully we'll hear him a little clear. Hopefully the mic ain't gonna be on Halloween mode. We all spooky for the season. That's what we gonna call it.
Sound like Luther.
That's the sound that the monsters make when they walk across the floor.
Right.
Doom. I'm like, oh man. Oh, it's not working. That's why. It's like, no, we're not okay. It's still, but we gonna keep this train rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome in the legend himself, Mr. Craig Black.
Gentlemen. Am I hollow? Am I Halloween?
Are you loud and clear, man?
I'm loud and clear. What up, Rio? My man, Rio. My man, Sadal the Selector. Real estate DJ, and we got the AT Alien. We got the AT Alien.
Nah. It's still an STL. ATL right now. You know.
What's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing, man? Feels good to be back.
Good.
Doing well.
Feels real good to be back in the Man Cave.
Let's go and address that. We had some HR issues in the office. They didn't remember that we put in PTO for last month. You know, we've been doing this for a long while. We thought we deserved a little time.
The TPS reports on time.
See, we did our job. All right. I submit my paperwork within the 2 to 3 week window. Is that not what is requested? Real quick, Miss Dub, good to see you. Always good to see you. Glad that you are able to tune in with us. Man, I ain't gonna put your business out there, but I'm glad that everything is handled and that you are here tuning in with us. Yes, indeed.
Miss Dub. I'm sorry.
Of course. Look, you're our number one fan, and Craig is your number one fan.
I love me some Miss Dub, baby.
Oh, for sure. But look, the gang is all here, so we're not even gonna waste no time. We had a month off, so it's like we got to catch up for real. So I want to know, what's the word, fellas? What's been going on in the world of sports that you want to talk about outside of what's on the topic list?
Hey, fellas, man, it's this crazy world out here, man, and it just seems like everybody's crashing out, including the athletes. Damn shame. You gonna press out on a mascot, my guy?
The mascot started it. You saw it. Mascot ran up and got done up. That's look what the song say. Run up, get done up. I saw nothing wrong.
Mascot. He's
Why
supposed
you?
to be. He's supposed to.
Nah. Let's be real. If that was a regular, if he was in civilian clothing, that stance, that takeoff, and his shoulder posture. I don't know if we got that still frame of his shoulder posture. Right. He looked like, oh no, we ain't playing, bro. He looked like this helmet can come off.
But it's still a mascot, though, man. Hold on, man. Come on,
and that's still. Look, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Cam country. That's a boy from Atlanta. All right, you don't play with these Atlanta folks.
He messed with that dude's hat. That was the problem. He messed with his hat. He wasn't having that.
He ain't had no retwist. He was out there with no retwist. You gonna knock his hat off? Hey, man. It's like, you see, I got this on. I'm getting a haircut on Friday. You see, nah, don't snatch this up. I'll be ready to fight you. Why tell them my business now? But look, Sadar, hey, the crash out was valid. In my opinion, that was a valid crash out.
Oh man, come on, man.
No, the mascot ran up like mother. This head could come off. Like he ran up like I'll ruin the illusion. I'll ruin the illusion all right now.
He did have a YM moment, but then he
ain't no but then. Hey, Sadar, I'm telling you, I am a on-site correspondent from here on out at YNHQ. This is where they came from. Okay.
Evidently, that mascot did not see the last footage of Cam beating up like 5 coaches at one time. That's what that mascot did not see.
Got about that.
That's what that mascot missed. He didn't see Cam throwing the whole coaching staff around.
Look, Cam Newton was the real life embodiment of when Kendrick said it ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. Like he went up against them. But hey, I like that. That was hilarious.
They let them clown clothes think he somebody different. They forget who.
Man,
because he dressed like a clown don't mean he a clown.
Not at all. You think that because I'm dressed like a clown? Oh, the joke is on you, my boy. All right, who's next? Rio. What's the word, brother? There we go.
There we go.
My thing is, could Shohei Ohtani be the best 2-position player that ever played baseball? This man is doing miraculous things this year, and it's amazing to watch him play. He is worth every bit of money that LA has paid this man. So I'm impressed by Shohei Ohtani. I really am.
You say two positions.
Right. Two positions,
I do you one better. He could possibly be the greatest baseball player.
I was gonna say that, Sadar. I didn't want to reach that far.
Hey.
but that's
you overstepping some lines there,
no,
sir.
I'm not.
That's overstepping some lines there, sir.
I'm kind of thinking,
overstepping some lines there, sir.
No, I'm not.
That's the kind of road that he on right now, Craig.
Yeah. Forward.
You said okay. You saying he may get there, Sadar, or is he there already? What are you saying? Let me make sure before I
he's not there.
He can get there.
He's awfully damn close.
He is damn close.
Hey, I ain't gonna be no argument here. In my lifetime.
No.
This is
no.
He hey, hold on. I mean, statistically, he's doing the numbers. Statistically, he's doing the numbers. At this point, people about to say Babe Ruth was made in Asia. Because this is getting ridiculous now. Like the great Bambino got some competition. You always know in the world of sports, there will be someone that comes up that will surpass you. We just hadn't seen it coming true.
I'm not saying he
in fruition.
That's
right
not
now.
what I'm saying. I'm saying right now.
You're just saying not right now.
Not right now. Not right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying he can't be.
Name your best baseball player. And
I got a plethora.
Name your best baseball player.
I don't have just one.
All right, let's go.
Let me
Name them. List them, brother.
Well, let's go. Let's go with.
No.
Huh?
So dog just want one.
Let me finish my statement.
Okay.
Name your favorite baseball player, and then name 2 positions that he dominated in on an all-star level.
Okay.
You
got me there. It's only one I can really say that to, and I don't like this guy. His name is Babe Ruth. That's only one. I'm not a big Babe Ruth fan of that. But if you're saying that, you're right. You're saying that you're right. But a whole career. Do you consider championships 1, 2, or is it just about being an all-star in both positions? I mean,
total package.
He got the total package, Craig. He do.
So you're saying so what you're saying is right now. So what you're saying is right now, what you're telling me, Sadal, is that he's better than Babe Ruth just because he's an all-star in both positions right now and has some good numbers. What you're saying right now, hold on. What you're saying right now, he's better than Hank Aaron. He's better than Willie Mays. Just because these guys play one position, they can't pitch.
Them some cheap
You know what I'm saying? This is what you're saying now. You're saying he's better than these guys right now.
Better than Hank Aaron, better than Willie Mays.
Better than Jackie Rob.
Jackie Robinson?
Better than Jackie was definitely better than Jackie Robinson.
Damn, he said definitely on the black man. He ain't say definitely on Babe Ruth. Hold on, he ain't say definitely on Babe Ruth.
Hit me with a Stephen A. right there, but I ain't gonna say. But
hold on, so I don't like that. I'm gonna go. Don't make me go put my dashiki on.
Hey, all I'm saying is, dog. I'm not saying he cannot be that, but he's just not that right now.
Man. I'm not. It ain't about race, man. It's about.
It's not about race. It's not about race. It's not about race. I'm just not a fan of Babe Ruth.
It's just your word selection when it came down to it. He said definitely with the black person. You could have said it with Babe Ruth too, but listen to me. Jackie Robinson wasn't the best baseball player in the Negro leagues when he came out. There were better baseball players in the Negro leagues.
I agree with that.
You know why he was chosen.
I agree with that. I'm not going to dispute you with that. I'm not agree with that. But at the same time, I'm not going to give him being the best baseball player at this point right here. I'm not saying he can't get there. I'm just saying in this point right here, he's not. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's
okay.
I can't argue that he won't be because that, it's a lot of upside he has. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to put in the years.
Yeah, he got to put in the work. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow,
Very true. As we speak of Mr. Ohtani and his Dodgers, they are now down 2. Well, we're only in the first inning. But while we're here, this isn't my what's the word, but I just want to give kudos where kudos is due. This has been an exhilarating World Series. And side note, Brad Paisley needs to be banned from Major League Baseball. The only time that there have been 18-inning games, he sang the national anthem for both. Someone went and found that crazy stat. So keep him far away from the game. People got work in the morning. The baseball players need some rest. Yeah, so someone came and posted that wild stat. I think it was Sports Illustrated or some Instagram page, but I saw it and I laughed. And so I just wanted to mention that. Well, Craig, since you were on this not today for show, hey, what's your word, brother? What you want to talk about?
Well, you say I can't talk about a subject, so you made it kind of difficult. So I'm gonna go with a rookie in the NBA, somebody that I think can be the next superstar. And I'm not talking about any type of MVP run or anything like that. I just see him being the next guy, watching him as a rookie coming out. Mr. VJ Edgecombe.
Talk about.
I don't know if y'all brothers been following this dude's story, but please Google this guy. He had a hell of an upbringing, and right now he's averaging 22 points. I know it's early in the season, 5.8 rebounds, 5.5 assists. I believe he was like the 4th or 5th pick in the draft. I'm not sure what pick he was.
Third.
He was,
I believe.
Third. Okay, third. Well, like I said, I'm not sure.
Reason why, like he's proving his worth. Yep.
But the young man, and it's crazy because I'm just sitting there watching. I think it was Sports Center. I didn't see the whole game when he you know had the best debut of a rookie in the 76ers history, dropping 34 points. He just, you know, after seeing and I Googled his story and how he came up, what he had to deal with, and now he's doing what he's doing. I just think we're watching, you know, we may, if he stays on this line, that we may be seeing a superstar in the making, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've heard somebody with a superstar is somebody that people actually that packs the arena, somebody that you know, he's the title, you know, he's the face of the franchise, somebody that drives ratings, somebody that
you want to know what's really wild?
That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting my definition on the superstar for that young man. That's all I did right there.
All right,
that's
Craig,
all I did
here's
right
what I
there,
want you to
fellas.
do.
Y'all can go on now. Y'all can go on.
Here's what I want you to do, Mr. Google Guru. I want you to look at the revenue from tickets during the time where Chris Paul was the face of the Hornets, and then go look at the Pelican numbers, even with Zion and
Why
AD.
are you bringing up Chris Paul, sir? I'm talking about VJ
because that's
right
who
now.
you're talking
Why
about.
Why are you bringing up Chris Paul? I did not say Chris Paul's name at all. I'm trying to figure out why you talking about Chris Paul, sir.
You trying to figure it out? All right, people, go back and watch a couple months ago. And
Lord, I understand this. I'm talking about VJ Edgecombe, okay?
This man throwing shade.
Right, he's being Sean Payton to Russell Wilson right now, which is crazy.
About the young rookie.
I'm talking about VJ Edgecombe. As people start bringing up Chris Paul, I really don't understand it.
Yeah, all right, Sean Payton. All right, Sean Payton. Craig Payton.
That's the word, man. Watch that cat though, man. I think he's going. He may be one of the ones. I think he may be. I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely gonna be somebody to watch for. What's my word? Well, I don't know if you guys remember the rivalry jerseys that the NFL just dropped. You know, straight heat for some teams. You know, other teams could have been a little better. I feel like the teams that were excluded from these rivalry jerseys in this round, which I feel like this will be the NFL's version of the City Connect jerseys that the MLB has. Not everybody's going to get one, but some people are taking it upon themselves to make their own jerseys, including the Carolina Panthers. I have a question, fellas. What is this?
What is this?
Bro, I know the producer ain't got me looking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep. Crazy time. Crazy time.
Crazy work. All right. Well,
man, it's a cold world.
It was a good setup.
World out here. A good Craig.
It was a great setup.
Tell me nothing. I would get it, brother. Do you not get the notifications on GroupMe? Jesus. And anywho, because I bet if you check his messages, you'll be like, oh, my bad. Anywho, the Carolina Panthers have come out with some jerseys that they will wear this week against their opponents, whoever that may be. And all I can say is these things are god awful. Let me see if I can do some work on my side while I talk about it. It's a throwback type jersey. It's as if they looked at Pittsburgh when they played and said, hey, somebody hold my drink. I can come up with something better than this.
Throwback can't be as old as 1993 when they came in the league.
So I don't know where they got this from. They went and did some searching and said, I'm going to find the ugliest thing that I possibly can and threw it on. And if I can rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 0. A good old -10.
So you're saying it's straight buns?
Straight cheeks? No, that's not real.
Oh, what kind of?
No. That's not it. That's not it. Jeez.
That one was. I thought this was hot though. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that is cool. I like what they did with that.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Nah, but they need to let some of these things go.
It might be a lost cause tonight, man.
It might be a lost cause. Ain't it crazy how the producers do you? Man, oh man. Anyway, I'm guessing it's a lost cause today.
Yeah, man. Grand opening, grand closing.
Set me up. Set me up bad. Like, I mean, dang. If someone can go to the NFL Instagram, Jesus, and you will see them god-awful jerseys there. We just gonna keep this thing moving. You know what? What? Y'all tune in on the second Wednesday.
Hey, sit tight, Stan. It's in work. It's in work.
I ain't got no more segue words, Rio. Damn, I'm running out. You talking about sit tight? This chair getting uncomfortable. I feel like Smooth and Sadal on them damn stools right now.
Oh,
I'm not comfortable.
Don't remind me of them things, man.
Hey, it's on his way. It's on his way.
It's on his way. But Craig,
Craig ain't making it any better.
Craig ain't making. Craig, go to the NFL Instagram. Here, there you go. It's on the NFL's Instagram page. Just look at that god awful thing. They feature leather back designs on the helmet.
Why?
Yeah.
They're the Panthers. Established 1990s.
Hey, they went back to 1930, 12, somewhere. They went back.
Some 19-year-old is like, ooh, these are throwback for the Panthers.
They said, ooh, I like this.
Remember that scene off Boomerang?
Wow.
Look, another scene. They did not.
It can't be it. Right
That can't be. That's terrible.
That cannot be it.
As you hear the live reaction, there you go. Thank you, Craig. Go on, slide through them audacious slides for me.
Oh my
God! That straight cheeks.
Pitt Panthers? They
Straight Kim Kardashians.
What kind of pants are those, man?
He got on some skin.
Straight Lotto. Straight Ice Spice. You say he got on some Skims?
He said he got on some skim.
Ah, Lord have mercy.
What are those?
Well, since you,
No, I can't believe they would do something like that.
Look, that's what happens when you go up against the Bills and you get blown out 40-9. You develop a rare form of CTE and you come up with something like this.
Well, that's why he didn't. That's why he didn't pull it up, Stan, because of the way it looked.
Man, it's a dud. We saw it.
That ain't it.
I just want to say, we haven't had this segment in a while. That is ugly, Miss Dub. It's a dud. Ugly. So I just want to say, we ain't had this segment in a while. But Sadal, I don't know if you remember your parts, but congratulations, Carolina Panthers. You are the idiot of the month. Jesus. Whew. You played yourself. Stop. Get some help. Like, whoo.
Man.
But NT who? We gonna keep this thing moving, man. If I had placed a bet for this, I'd be screwed. I'll tell you what.
What I actually showed you,
screwed by bets.
What I actually showed you was these are the Packers uniforms, y'all. These are not the Panthers.
Those are the who?
Packers.
Oh, the Packers.
That's
these
not
are the Packers. What I just showed you with the Packers, because it says Packers to debut their 1923 classic uniforms in Week 9 versus the Panthers. That's what this was. That's what that said.
Okay.
Oh, what? That ain't no uniform.
Nope, I'm gone. I don't want to be identified as a witness.
That's the hell of a uniform right there. That's the hell of a uniform.
I ain't seen nothing.
Give me new uniforms.
Oh my God!
I ain't seen nothing.
Hey, that's Instagram and flip through. That's all I can say. That's it flip through. That's all I can say.
Hey.
That's what the chicken is there,
I just hope my wife don't see this show.
Hey, so here's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. The producer just gonna magically delete this footage. I ain't gonna be no replay this month.
Nah, that gotta be in the promo. That got to be in the promo. That got to go in the promo.
Hey, Craig. I bet if she turn around, you'll see them uniforms. I'm
trying to bring it back. It won't come back though. That's
Anything.
Hey. Couldn't nobody predict that, even if they betted on it. Boy, I tell you. Speaking of bets, some people got into some hot water pretty fast. You know, I never thought that you could get FBI out of NBA, but yet again, here we are. In case you've been living under a rock, there is this sports mafia that's been going on for a while, and this gambling scandal has been taking the world by storm. And by the world, I mean Twitter and the United States of America. And so, you know, it led to a couple arrests. Two notable ones are the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, Mr. Chauncey Billups, and then a point guard for the Miami Heat, Mr. Terry Rozier. And then it also includes an old head who should have just, you know, not even been in this. I thought getting yammed on by LeBron was going to be the most embarrassing thing to happen in his career. I guess not. Mr. Damon Jones, who, not a Mike. I bet you he wish he was a who right now. But, man, if you look. So in this case, there was a 67-year-old man named Robert Stroud who was the intermediary in these gamblings. Apparently, he was on. He killed a man back in 1994 at a gambling event.
Hold on, you said he killed a man?
Yeah, crazy work. Yep. Back in 1990, and this is all on ESPN. Shout out to y'all. Anyway, 1994, Stroud killed a man during an evening playing cards and gambling at home in Louisville, Kentucky. All right, now, here's where he's tied in. Stroud recruited both Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones to take part in rigged poker games ran by members of New York City's most prominent crime families. Yeah, just dragging people into your own bulls. Ooh, caught myself. Thank God. Stroud, Billups, and Jones are a part of, watch this, 34 people. There are 34 names that we're going to hear about or not over this course of time. And one of those names is Terry Rozier. Now, a lot of people on Twitter, on social media, were pulling up a game where he was just shooting straight buns. Like, you would have thought he was shooting like Craig's Instagram feed. Like, it was something horrible.
It was some buns there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Hitting all threes on this joint.
but you want to know what the crazy thing is about Scary Terry? Yeah, it's probably real scary in that jail cell. He was arrested last week in connection with two overlapping investigations. So he probably wasn't even arrested for this. They saw the other thing, and then they were like, oh, he in this too? Check, add it to the list. And brother then got jammed up. So here's how they got with the rigged games. They say that Billups and Jones helped cheat participants out of more than $7 million through the use of X-ray tables, high-tech glasses, and other futuristic tools. So meanwhile, while we waiting on flying cars for the general public, they're using this futuristic technology to rig poker games. America. But it goes on to say that the charges have shaken the NBA. And it's like, whew. And in this time, while it was going on, Billups earned more than $100 million over his decorated career, with $5 million a year as a coach of the Portland Trailblazers And Damon Jones, who they call a former journeyman player, dang, he went everywhere. He earned more than $22 million in his 11-year career. That's $2 million a year. Now, you know what? I wouldn't know what to do with that money, but I'll tell you what I wouldn't do. Gamble it. Brothers, what's your thoughts on this, man? Because this is some crazy stuff. I see they're referencing the Colombo crime family. I don't want to know no more about this.
The Gambino, everything, man. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, I'm gonna you see those three faces right there, right?
Oh Lord, hold on. Wait a minute. I said his name and he appeared like Joe Hendry. Said it in the pre-show. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me that we are joined by the funky one. That's right, Mr. T-Bone Funk.
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
What's
Oh,
happening?
wait. I see the three faces of fear on the screen here. Y'all, I've caught what's been going on. I was waiting to hear everybody's feedback, and then I was just gonna wrap it up. So I'll just sit back till I'm driving on the highway. So y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourselves for a second.
All right,
Yeah, I
think
was
Sadal
just getting
about
ready
to
to get into it. So I'll just get this out the way. It's funny you see those three faces there, right?
Mhm.
But they are labeled as one of the lower level criminals there in this enterprise. But you hear about these mob families. You never seen any of those faces do the perp walk, have you?
Exactly.
But I'm gonna leave that right. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Please leave that alone, Sadal, before you come up
I
missing.
mean,
Exactly.
Anyway,
brother, we need you. We need
I
you here.
agree with you, Sadal.
I'm
But
cool.
yeah, be quiet. We don't. Yeah, you come up.
Right. Before we see all the lights set off in his house and it just go black.
I do agree with you though.
They just
Don't
cut the
come up
damn
missing.
power. And it's
Man.
like, oh damn.
Listen, but it's a bad. It was bound to happen when they legalized gambling in sports. This is why leagues around, all throughout time banned gambling. It was only like 100 years ago when they had the 1919 World Series scandal with the White Sox throwing the championship and everything. But they wanted to get rid of this kind of thing in sports to keep the integrity of the sports intact. Now with prop betting and betting the over and under on if a player is going to come out of a game, if they're going to start, if they're going to score so many points, is really ripe for this kind of thing to happen. And in the long run, it does not bode well for the leagues, especially in basketball. I mean, baseball, they had their problems. Football, they swept their problems under the rug pretty much because there was some problems in the past about gambling as well. So it's gonna come a time where the general public already is questioning the referees right now. We're saying that if the games are rigged now, it's gonna get worse now with this kind of thing going on, man. And it is not good for the integrity of the sports.
It's
But,
that
you
one
know what?
referee with the
There's-
slick back hair. He got to be mafia ties. Y'all know the one. Y'all know the one. I can't think his name, but he got that slick back hair, and he always be making.
Pat Riley's, talking about Pat Riley's little brother. That's what you're talking about. Pat Riley's little brother.
Yes, him.
But man, we know what it's all about, though. You know why the NFL couldn't help themselves. It's all about the money, man. It's about the greed. They saw all the money that would come from gambling, like all sports have. It's all about the revenue coming. They don't care about the integrity of the sport. So what? They bringing in billions off of this gambling. They don't care about that. Now what they're doing right now is what they're always gonna do. They're gonna make examples out of people. They're gonna get their scapegoats, just like the three poster boys that we just had up. But they don't really care. It's about one thing, which turns the wheels to this whole crazy country that we in. It's about that dollar. They don't care about no integrity about anything. And people, just like you said, we know that some of these games has been rigged. Dare I say Tom Brady? Come on now. Now you're saying Pat Mahomes. It's like it's it is what it is, man. But it's one thing that drives everything, and that's the almighty dollar. That's my little spiel. That's what I think. It's all about money. They don't care.
Yeah, I'm with you when you're right. Rio, what are your thoughts on this whole case of shenanigans?
I'm like Sadal. I mean, you put those three faces up front, but why can't we see everybody? I mean, if if they are included in what's taking place, then we need to see everybody who's partaking in this this scam, I should say, the get rich quick scam that they got going on. But it is, it wasn't going to take but a matter of time. Once sports betting became what it is now, then yeah, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get. I mean, it probably won't be a way to control it, but it's going to get worse. I think it will.
All right, and last but not least, our resident lawyer in progress.
Our legal correspondent.
Future legal correspondent. I kind of see it a little bit differently because we're talking about two different sets of crimes here. Like, if you were to rank them, I mean, I really think Chauncey Billups, his thing is probably the worst, and the fact that he's also like very likely co-conspirator number 8 in the basketball stuff also. But Chauncey's thing, I mean, that's just straight up fraud because y'all keep going back to the gambling becoming legal and that being a problem. But if you look at the poker games, like, you can have a poker game at your house and it's not illegal unless you at the house are like taking money as a part of that game. Or, and what happened here is we're talking about straight up fraud, right? They're defrauding everybody who's coming to these games by using all the stuff that was talked about earlier, like the x-ray machines and stuff like that. Like, that's the type of stuff you can't do. And that's the type of stuff that'll get you in trouble. But as far as the basketball stuff, that's also two different sets of things because one of them affects the integrity of basketball and the other affects the integrity of gambling. I don't necessarily know if I can't remember. I can't think of his name. Not Terry Rozier. What's the other guy? What's his name?
Damon Jones.
Damon Jones, yeah.
Oh.
So the stuff he did affects the integrity of gambling because, he's using insider information based on, that can affect the lines or whatever. Or maybe not affect the lines, but, like, based on that, somebody's going to be able to win or have a higher probability of winning because they know LeBron James isn't playing or whatever. So, okay, well, we know who to bet on at that point. But what Terry Rozier was doing, now that can affect the games, and that could possibly affect the integrity of the game. So I think that he's probably the second worst, and Damon Jones is probably the third.
But you said integrity of gambling.
Mm.
So
no, well, what I mean,
since when some gambling has some integrity with it, man? Come on
when
now.
it's done the right way.
Wait a minute.
It's done the right way.
I'm saying,
come on, man. Gambling,
what
the
I'm
right
saying
way is for you to lose. What are you talking about? There's no integrity in gambling.
Well, wait a minute. If we all right now made a bet on something, and 2 of us pick something, and 3 of the others pick something else, it's all fair because you're basically going in with the same information. But if we were to go bet on the Dodgers and the Blue Jays, and somebody from the Dodgers who can pitch and hit and is hitting the ball out the park, if one of us just happen to know that guy's not going to be playing, we might have a better edge over everybody else if we know he's not going to be in the game.
We all know the setup for gambling. We all know what gambling is, but from
it's a scam.
It's a straight scam, man. Come on, man. It's not.
But again,
I would say sports betting has I don't know. It's crazy to me sometimes. I'm not even that well versed in the whole sports betting side because the odds thing to me, how it switches from time to time, I get confused with that. So I'm not a big sports gambler. I do partake in some blackjack sometimes and some poker. But you know what? But I look at the house as always the ones that end up winning. You know what I'm saying? And I know it has something to do with because they're not letting you just win some money
Correct.
with these odds, man. It's always rigged for that house to get that money. That's why I just had an issue with that integrity with gambling because gambling
Well,
is shoddy as it is. You know what I'm saying? So there's no true honesty in it, to be honest with
I'm
you. I mean,
I'm
and that's what
I'm
I
not
think, which is
trying
the
to
bad image is for the NFL.
I'm not trying to like say I'm not trying to have a morality argument about gambling, but I'm saying even if you're talking about a casino, there's still rules and regulations that go with a casino when it comes to gambling. When you play blackjack, they're not playing with a 52 card deck. Like they have the cards are basically stacked in their favor, but it would
Yeah.
be a completely different thing. That's one thing. It would be a completely different thing if the dealer could see what cards you have, you know what I mean, and make their decisions based on what's going to happen. Like, you know, if you had an X-ray thing, they would kick you out of that casino, and you'd never come back. You might not ever go anywhere else either. But you know what I'm
Yo, bro.
saying? Like, but there's certain stuff where okay, we know that this is accepted. We know that the favor is in the house, but there's certain things that even the house can't do. That's just too egregious.
You make some
Wow.
good points there, but I'm worried about more so the integrity of these sporting leagues. You know, the prop betting, because Terry Rozier wasn't the first one that they caught. I think they caught was
Jonte Porter.
Jonte Porter, yeah, and he was caught.
Can I ask y'all a question though?
like that.
But his was just idiotic.
Yeah,
Like that was
Does it really matter if the gambling is legal or not? Because clearly, like if you look at the case of Chauncey Billups, he was willing to participate in illegal activity to begin with. And who's to say that if these other people didn't have the chance to make money off of some illegal gambling, that they wouldn't have done the same thing?
that's a good point, but the fact of the matter is that gambling is legal, and more people are in the game, and with more people in the game means more money and more attention and more chances to have people cheat in the game. If it's illegal, then not so much. But this is like, your major sports leagues is brought to you by this gambling house and that gambling house, and it's everywhere that you go. And it's just a lot more money, a lot more attention, and a lot more money in it, and the stakes are a lot higher. And my fear that with all of that attention, it's gonna lead to a lot more of these cases.
Hey Sadal, you want to know what's ironic that we bring up Jonte Porter? He is also connected to this current FBI investigation. So that look, I don't know. I put in the group chat. I said the feds. It might not have been. We might have found the rat in order to save himself. Now I'm not telling the FBI how to do their job, and then I'm also not telling these mob bosses who they need to get rid of. All I'm saying is both sides got to move real quick. I think I just gave y'all some valuable information. So with Terry Rozier being involved in this audacious scandal, clearly he's nowhere near, because he's in jail right now, if y'all didn't know. And then on top of that, they are also not getting paid during this time, which I don't know why the NBA thought they felt the necessary need to come out with that information, as if we didn't already know that. Because it's
Why
like clearly,
is Terry Rozier locked up right now? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're arrested.
yeah, they both got arrested, brother.
So Chauncey Billups, I thought Chauncey was out. I thought Chauncey got out.
If he did, that's by the grace of God. This is a federal investigation.
Right.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about violent criminals here.
Yeah.
I mean, now you know who messed things up for him when it comes to bail though? Gilbert Arenas, because if you recall on this guy's what was it,
Agent Zero,
Instagram live or
baby.
whatever, he's sitting up here saying they took my passport, but I got two. So boy, what we doing here, man? What we doing? But I just think
See,
that it's not none of this is good, and none of this is going to end well because I'm just guessing, I'm just speculating here.
mhm.
Somebody snitched,
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
and
Of course
and
it
the
was
problem,
Did
Gilbert.
you
It was
not just hear me
Gilbert.
drop a dime on who it
no.
is? Both
Well,
sides got to move fast. Jonte Porter life on the line right now.
it could have been the one you said, or it could have been the one that I just said. It could have been both of them. Could have
Ooh.
been some other people. But my point is that I don't see
Oh,
this
okay.
ending well. And for y'all just asking why the people from the five families and all them weren't walked up there the same way. People like to go home at night to their families. They ain't doing that. They ain't doing
You
that.
saying what we didn't say, T-Bone. We know that. Dang, brother.
No, Sadar was saying.
Hey,
Look,
man.
I'm just saying.
Hey, we're going to leave it
You
alone.
you talking a lot. You talking a lot.
We're going to leave it
Anywho,
alone,
Look,
man.
I'm saying people.
anywho, clearly Terry Rozier has squandered his chance of potentially becoming the NBA
Hold
MVP
on.
for this
All
season.
right, y'all keep talking.
So wait, we turning out lights? Hold on. No, I don't want to be seen. Hold on. He's sick.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
since that's what we
y'all keep
doing.
talking.
No face, no dang, my face still on there. Ain't that something? Shoot. All right. Well, I'm damned
Yeah.
if I do, damned if I don't. Okay. So clearly Terry Rozier will not be the MVP of this year. So with the season just starting 17 minutes ago, damn near, who can we say confidently right now will be hoisting, I believe it's called the Michael Jordan Trophy for MVP? I believe that's who they named it after. I just can't remember all the new names for the trophies. But who do we believe will be the new MVP of the NBA 2025-2026 season? Rio, who say ye?
You said MVP?
Uh-huh. Of the regular season, not the final.
I'm gonna have to go with Victor right now.
Wemby? Okay.
Wemby's off-season workout is paying off. And when you go and you put in the time on the off season and he worked out with the dream and it looked like he got his footwork better, he's being more aggressive. And he's being more assertive now than he was his rookie year from the games that I've watched. So if I had to see somebody that's gonna raise it right now, I had to give it to Wemby.
Okay. All right. Craig, who you got?
I'm looking up stats as we talk about this because I didn't do my pre-show prep, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm going with a member of the same team of a dude that I talked about when what's the word? This 76er right now. This dude, Tyrese Maxey. I believe he's going to have a breakout season this year. He's been on the roll. He's leading the league in scoring right now. And I was trying to look up Philadelphia's record right now to see exactly where they were at. And are they 2-0? Are they 4-0?
Yeah, they're undefeated. 4-0.
They're undefeated.
Number one in the standings right
They
now.
mollywopped
Yeah.
my Wizards, I believe, last night in double overtime, or was it one overtime? They beat my Wizards last night, but that's no surprise, you know. I can get a rec team to beat them. But anyway, I just think Maxey may be the breakout star. He's already been, a quote unquote star. He's a star, but I think he may, if he stays on this road that he's on, he's kind of dominating right now. That's just my opinion,
All right. Sadar, if if you've been watching. I feel like you might have been watching now since they done tapped into your nostalgia, bringing the NBA back on NBC.
I was able to watch a little bit of it, man. I'm with Rio, man. Wemby. I think there was a highlight you posted, Stanton, where he blocked like 7
Oh
shots
yeah.
and then came down the court and hit a 3. Like, it's crazy. Like, what
No.
the-
I didn't post that. Smooth posted that. Yeah, Smooth
Man,
posted
it was-
that, not me.
Whatever I saw,
Because I was watching it. That
like
was
before.
that was ridiculous. It
Like, he plays like Akeem Olajuwon, of course, because he was trained by him over the offseason. But then he's got a shot like Reggie Miller or something. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, Wemby, man. I think it might be his breakout year.
Yeah. Watching that clip that you were talking about when he had the 2 swats, I was just like, all right. Other side jam.
It was in that sequence.
Dude pulled up straight from the 3. Didn't even think about it. Just didn't.
Oh, San Antonio is undefeated. How about that? They are undefeated right
Yes,
now.
San Antonio is the number 2 seed of the Western Conference right now, sitting behind the reigning champ Thunder. You say Wemby, we got another Wemby, we got Tyrese Maxey. Like I don't know why I was prepared for you to say Halliburton. I was about to be like, he ain't playing, right? I was like, he's chilling. He on the court. He on the sideline though, but he on the court. It's
surprisingly, Wembanyama, he's number 4 in rebounds in the league. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Number 1 in blocks, but number 4 in rebounds.
T-Bone, if you've been keeping up with the NBA.
I have been keeping up mostly peripherally, but yeah, I'm pretty much going with everybody else with Wembanyama. So I don't really have too much more to say. Y'all done pretty much said everything about it. But I do hope to see the Spurs in the playoffs and going a little bit further. But based on everything I've seen, he's been pretty much dominant. So
He has been.
Yeah, I can't see right now at this point in the season. I would say Wemby. Probably when it's all said and done, don't be surprised if Anthony Edwards and them Timberwolves get it together. I feel like this season, I'm not saying they're gonna do it. I'm just saying it would help his case a lot if they get it done this season. It would help a lot. They got a lot to go through in the Western Conference, but it will help a lot if they somehow pull out the upset and upset the Thunder when they meet somewhere in the playoffs and then just go on to win the whole thing. But for right now, I'm saying that alien number 1 San Antonio pick, the Victor Wembanyama, whatever it is, Inganyama Nengwanama. Look, his name sounds like the thing from the Lion King.
What that boy name?
What that? His mama named him Victor. I'm gonna call him Victor. Look, we don't say Giannis' last name. Why we trying with Victor? And Victor's way easier to say than Giannis. It's spelled like it sounds. But those are our MVP predictions. I just want to take this personal privilege to say that my Bulls are undefeated. Crazy work. I'm looking like, we win. But these wins are stressing me out. Yeah, I'll say it for now. These wins are stressing me out, though. Just like I don't believe the Thunder will stay undefeated for long with the way they were getting these.
What?
Like, SGA was putting up 50-something points in the game, but it took multiple overtimes to decide this. Like, it's like I don't know how long they're gonna stay undefeated, but I see.
Ain't no defense. That's why.
Huh?
The league has changed. That's why. There's
I know. It's just like the league adapted. It's like y'all. They going with it.
You talking about these Bulls like they're gonna be given moments of excellence in 30 years.
Maybe in 30 years, yes. In 30 years, exactly. In 30 years.
And then there was that time
PJ
when
comes to the Bulls and get together what his dad couldn't do. I'm still that's my one gripe with Coach Thibodeau, not taking D-Rose out of that game.
They're gonna be sitting there, and then there was that time where the NBA on NBC came back and we had a good
Hey, maybe
for a
that's
few
what they
weeks.
needed. Think about it. Think about it. During that time, Bulls was running NBA on NBC. We might have lost the mojo when they took that. Actually, we did.
I didn't touch that ball all off season, and then they put me on the free throw line, and I just had to make it. Because
You
if I
know
didn't,
who you sound like right now? You sound like the GOAT. And I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about Michael Jordan, who is back in the NBA on NBC as a correspondent. And we have the clip from his first appearance. And here we go. Producer.
There's no way I can sit. You know, I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an impact. And I twisted my ankle. I taped it up, and I went back out, and I played. You know, and I felt that. I always felt that. I always felt the necessary need that I could never leave my comrades out if I could perform. You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? One is a sense of pride for the fans that are paying. Right. Two is a sense of, you know, making sure that I stay sharp. You know, I'm not going to lose it. And three, I want our rhythm as a team to always be there. It can disrupt that synergy that's happening.
You muted.
you muted, man.
All right. I ain't even do it. It was muted when the video started. The producer was setting me up all goddamn night. And I'm sick of this. Anyway, that was a clip of the great Michael Jeffrey Jordan talking about load management in the NBA. And I totally agree with him. You are paid to do what you paid to do. And it's only for 2.5, maybe 3.5 hours. Well, maybe not 3.5, maybe 3 hours if you go through the overtime. Man. But Lord, you ain't saved nothing. The producer just over there talking. But anyway, I just want to say real quick. No, I'll go into that. What are you all's thoughts about just the way that load management is affecting the NBA today? I'm not saying impacting, I'm saying affecting.
What is that? What is that
like a
gin?
plate.
Is that the naughty head? The gin that gin is that naughty head? Is it bumpy head? What is it called? That gin that like the dudes on the corner in front of the liquor store be drinking. It's the naughty. It's called naughty head gin, right?
That's too old. That's too old for me.
It's old.
Yeah, that's it.
What I'm going is Michael Jordan's eyes are so damn red as my shirt. It's like he
Yellow.
on that naughty head. What did he be? Mike is relaxing.
You know he got his
much in
own
this
tequila. You know he got his own tequila.
Mike, he wake up to shots. He lunch to shots.
Shots and cigars. That's what you can do when you the GOAT.
Jesus, blood.
Cigars.
You know what's in his eyes? Winning. That's what's in his eyes.
That's
winning.
What it is. I don't want to win. Fuck that. I don't want to win.
Hey.
Like
right. Hey.
Be a loser.
Hey. All I'm gonna say is the man cave for October 2025 is gonna be the best of Craig Black. Hey, boy, oh boy. When he come back in November with a black eye, just understand.
What's that banner say?
Oh my God.
His wife.
What none of winning, boy. That Bama eyes.
Go down.
It's the man cave, baby.
Anything can happen, baby.
Anything can go down. Craig, is you gonna get anything right with this damn show? He be getting the name wrong. He be getting the slogan wrong.
He had the platinum man cave. That's
We
what
done
he
been
done
the
did.
platinum platform for 3
Hey, you gotta take the show to another level, fellas. Y'all follow my lead. We're going to another level. Follow my lead.
I can't use the words that you use, but
yeah, nah, I don't want to follow that lead.
That's right there.
That lead gets us censored and demonetized, dude. Like,
That's a producer.
He look like the Grinch on the right hand side, for real.
Hey, that's the worst pick of Michael ever. You know that was him off that tequila. That boy was zooted and booted off tequila and cigar.
That's that naughty head mixed with that Mag Dog 2020. That's what that.
Nah, that's that Henny and Hypnotic. That brother drank an Incredible Hulk, but came out
and
looking
the
like
Cisco Chaser. That's what that joint is.
call it that hurricane?
Damn, Sadal, not right now.
Ooh, the
Hey,
eyes, boy.
but real quick, Rio, your thoughts on this load management? Wait, Craig, did you ever get your thoughts? You just talked about this brother eyes, brother. We need input. I'm talking about this man's medical condition.
well-
That you violating HIPAA right now. You can get sued.
My bad.
He
My
can't
bad.
violate HIPAA.
How you know? He might be a medical professional in his past life. We don't know what he did before radio. He might be certified on the side through an online university.
Now I'm Dr. Black.
Hey, why that sound like a bad drink? Let me get a Dr. Black on the side. I don't want that.
It sounds like some Dr. Umar Johnson's kind of.
Let me get it.
What you say, Stan?
I just want to know somebody's thoughts on load management and not on Mike's medical condition. God damn.
All right. You go ahead, man.
Come on, Sadal. Thank you. See,
You know,
everybody needs to strive to be like Sadal. He knows
Go
how
to
to
camera
smooth this
3.
shit.
Go to camera 3. Go to camera 3.
We'll do it
That boy
live.
sound like Hunter right now. We'll do it live.
Y'all cutting up tonight.
Tell you something. Besides what his eyes are saying, man, I totally agree with what he's saying about load management, man. These players today, man, he's gonna show the picture again. These players today are a little bit too soft for me, man. I mean, look, you get paid even more today than Jordan and all those other guys got paid. The least you can do is give the fans something that they paid to see, man. I mean, it's ridiculous trying to go to a basketball game nowadays. Nosebleed,
Especially in St. Louis.
well, I mean, St. Louis didn't. Anyway,
You know what? I'm still offended, though I don't have those problems anymore. I'm still offended.
but anyway,
Oh, he threw that shot.
but no, I think it's right. You know, I get it. The owners want to protect their investment. They don't want people to get hurt. But from what I've heard people say, especially when you're playing sports, if you're worried about getting hurt, that's what usually is going to happen. You know, you just go out there and play the game. You know what I mean? They're just a little bit too soft for me. And Jordan's era was just a different era, man. Just like Rio said, this is a different era. In this era, everybody wants a participation trophy. Everybody wants to be buddy and friends, and everybody want to take it easy.
Oh my goodness,
Lord, he just comes out
look
with
like he's playing for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Jeez.
Wow.
Real quick, I don't know who over there on their end sanding a hardwood cabinet right now. I don't know what sound that is.
I don't know who that is either, man. But
Lord have mercy.
Why ain't nobody buy this dude some Visine yet, man? I just don't get it, man.
Hey, real quick, I don't know if y'all caught it. We just had another classic Sadal moment. I don't know if y'all caught it. That brother said on the sports show, especially when people are playing sports. Like, this is
especially when people playing sports, man.
On a sports show, especially when they playing sports. I tell you,
absolutely.
Whew, Lord, just like when college football is played better in college. But you know, I'm jumping the gun here. I want to hear more takes on load management and not liver malfunctions.
Liver malfunction. Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
My bad. That I used to work in that office. I know jaundice when I see it. He ain't got to tell nobody. It's all in your eyes.
Oh my goodness!
Like he got some gout in his eyes or something.
Oh Lord, not the gout.
Hey, quick trivia question for you. How many games did Michael Jordan play in his last season?
Not all of them. Or did he play all 82?
What did you just say? It was
He
all of
did
them.
play all 82?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
wow.
played all
All of them.
82.
All of them. Look it up. So, dog, you got free hands. Look it up. Now, let me just say this: the Wizards that year, if I'm not mistaken, the Wizards they led and rode it. The Wizards. There you go. Hey, what was that finger? What's that finger? Anyway, the Wizards that season led in road attendance. Why did they lead in road attendance? They
'Cause it
led
was
in
Michael.
road attendance. Yes, but they didn't. It wasn't just because Michael Jordan was on the roster. They knew that if they came to that game, Michael Jordan was going to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be one of the biggest things that the NBA has is that if people don't know that the star players are going to play, especially if it's people coming in from other teams, so like look at your biggest player, LeBron. Now, right now, I'm going to give him that he's injured. If he's injured, he's injured. But he's been one of the people who's led with load management. And if he's traveling to another, or if the Lakers are traveling to another city, and he's not playing, that's going to hurt attendance in some of those local markets moving forward. Because if you don't know what to expect with those players being there, you're not going to want to buy a ticket, especially with tickets nowadays being higher than ever, especially when it comes to Ticketmaster fees. It just hurts.
Talk
It
about
just
it, brother.
hurts the. It's going to eventually erode attendance. You want to be able to have a reasonable expectation, barring injury, significant injuries where someone legitimately can't play. That's different, but you want to have that expectation that people are going to play from your team or the away team. And I think that load management is something that is eventually going to hurt the game, especially with just especially with ticket prices and everything being higher these days.
Definitely, for sure.
That was a great stat. I didn't know Mike played all 82 games in his final season. That
For your
that
team and
was
you
great.
ain't know that? Damn.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He know when they having ass seasons, but he can't
Yeah.
remember when the GOAT played all 82.
They had an
Forget
ass
about a
season.
flip.
They didn't do nothing when Mike was there either. They went to like one round in the playoffs, so it didn't
I
really
mean,
matter.
it
So,
ain't his
what?
fault. It ain't his
What?
fault. His
I'm not
teammate was
blaming Mike for
Kwame
anything.
Brown.
I'm not
His
blaming Mike for
teammate was
nothing. My
Kwame
team
Brown.
was ass before he got there. It was ass when he was there, and it's ass now he's gone. So it really don't matter what Mike did.
Now, wait a minute. Didn't they make the playoffs that first year he was in?
I said they made it to like the first or second round of the playoffs, but didn't do a damn thing.
They made it to the
He
playoffs.
acknowledged
That's
them making it.
right. All right,
It's
but
been
here's the
since
other thing.
1977 since we've seen the championship. I'm gonna talk about no damn first, second round of playoffs.
But besides that last season, if I'm not mistaken, besides the season where he came back in the middle of the season and that season where he got injured like earlier on, I think he probably played 82 games probably most of the time he was there.
It's great. Without Visine.
Anyway,
real quick, just to Lord have mercy. Just to wrap this topic on. Anybody else, Craig, then always trying to find a way to bring in this Visine. Let him be.
I'm gonna let Mike. I do agree with Mike though. Mike is 100% right. This new NBA, these guys that's taking all these games off, it's crap. It's just not. It's not good for the sport. The game already, the product on the court is already starting to come down because every 5 seconds somebody is jacking a three. Your dude Victor Wembanyama, whatever his last name is. He's 8'9" and he's out there shooting threes like he's Steph Curry. So it's like, come on, man. That's it's everybody ain't got to shoot the damn three ball. It's like sometimes I don't know. It's just like the product. Some games are just hard to watch. Some teams are just hard to watch. It's like my Wizards. Some nights it's just really hard to even get into some games because it's just not entertaining anymore. It's like, God damn, man. It's like, where's the coaching at? It's like everybody's running. It's like rec league ball. You just running up and running down the court. No real organization. Everything is just up and down, up and down. Nobody's not really. I don't know. It's just
because it's like not to be offensive, but no one really wants to play in DC right now, and it's a big target on the city. But that's another topic for another time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's like
I
everybody
won't
want
even
to
agree.
make
I
sure
can't even disagree with you that nobody wants to play basketball. The people that are playing basketball in DC don't want to play basketball in DC.
they
So it's like,
look. They show up for the away games more than the home games, and be like, "Nah, I ain't
and
playing."
that's what the attraction. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the ticket price that you said that you talked about, T-Bone, how I can't figure out how Wizards tickets are so damn expensive with the product that they have on the court. I'm like, y'all got to be kidding me.
They got to
I
pay the
looked on
players, Craig.
I was going to check out the dude VJ Edgecombe because he played last night. It was here in DC. I was going to buy some tickets. I looked at the 100 section, like way back. It wasn't real close. Them tickets were $500 each. Five
Because the
hundred dollars.
76ers were in
My
town.
eyes just turned yellow.
God, I was like, God damn.
Whoa, whoa.
Crazy work. I'm like, come on, man. Come
I
on
was
now.
right on this show choking on water.
Well, I'm
When
glad
they
you
should be
finished
giving
that
those
sentence,
tickets
dog.
away.
Because ooh wee. But no, Rio, did you give your thoughts on the load management in the NBA?
Hey, I mean, it's not too much you can say. I mean, Mike pretty much said it. T-Bone hit it on the head. I mean, and to go to Mr. Black's point, you want to see the superstar. So, load management, yes, it does affect the game. And as a fan of the game, it's disappointing to buy a ticket and you get there and the guy that you wanted to see is not playing, especially if you're traveling to that city to see that game, just to see this superstar, and he isn't playing.
Uh, I'll get my thoughts and then we'll move on. I got a few thoughts just about the segment and then about what he said concerning his comments. I will say it seems like the owners of the teams are invested in these players in the wrong way. They're invested in trying to get as much money out of them. They're invested more in revenue than a return on investment in a championship form. It's like, oh man, we didn't have a good season. Well, guess what? They came to see you. So now you have drive to give them a reason to come back and see you try to be better and get that championship. So we're not going to give you any help because if you get some help, you might get a little better and you might get that championship. And then people might not want to see you keep winning and winning and winning and winning, which is a crazy thought to me. But then on the other hand, it's like if those players go out, we saw it in OKC. They went out, they drafted the pieces, they were invested in making this team better, and then they turned around and they won this championship. And then that same core is still here. So you're making money and you're winning the championship. Now I don't see a lot of load management in OKC. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't really pay attention to the Western Conference. But I feel like they circumvent the norm. And I feel like more people should get used to earning their bleeping keep. Okay? People treat these paychecks as privilege. I wish I was privileged to get $100,000 every night or whatever the breakdown is of them checks or whatever. I wish I was extremely privileged to get that money and sit on the bench and be like, my thumb hurt. I, I was scrolling on Instagram too fast because some girl came up on my feed and I had to move fast so I didn't get caught. So I hurt my thumb, so I can't play. Something like that. Load management is ridiculous. And one thing I will say before we move on, I appreciate Michael Jordan being in this segment. You can't tell me that if they would have thought of bringing back NBA on NBC 5 years ago, that Kobe wouldn't be a part of that segment if he was still with us. I would have loved to have seen both of them being the correspondents and giving their take because they're different generations, but the same kind of. Because, Mike played 90s and the 2000s, Kobe 2000s on in the 2016 and all that. So Kobe had more load management experience seeing it. than Mike did. You know, Mike saw it, but Kobe had to, deal with it. Like I'm gearing up to play these guys. Oh, they don't want to play. All right, barbecue chicken, easy 50, easy 60. So just something that was in my mind. Hearing Mike talk, I couldn't help but hear Kobe. And they almost, as they were getting older, sounding similar. Again, in that, just like replicating a spitting image type deal of how they sound and stuff. So I kept hearing that, and I was like, I would have loved to have heard Kobe in 2025, period. But I would just love to hear him talk about what's going on without it being AI. This AI getting on my nerves.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
I know. I gotta say it again because it's getting worse and it's getting on my nerves. Ain't no way Tupac and Biggie was on Raw 3 Mondays ago, and ain't nobody tell me. But anyway, real quick, I want to thank our special future legal correspondent, T-Bone, for tuning in yet again, surprising everybody. T-Bone, we love you, brother. It's always good to see you.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next month. I'm sure I'll hop in as soon as I get a chance to get out of class and get on. So, talk to y'all next month.
That boy on the way to his law degree.
Good to see you, man.
And just like that, he's gone. All right. Well, I was hoping we would have gotten around to the football segment while he was still here so I could talk about them 29. No, they're 30 years now. 31ers? I don't know. They still haven't won one. But I want to talk about these NFL standings for week 8. And then we'll jump into that collegiate for week 9 because I just want to get into it. So, week 8, we saw a lot of matchups. We saw some people win their first games. Hey, now, say now. I'm talking about the Jets, undefeated no more, edging out the Bengals with a score of 39-38. That was one of the games that stood out to me. Another game that I want to talk about that stood out to me as well. Really hated to see this happen. The Eagles versus the Giants. Prayers up to Cam Scatterboo. Like, I really don't know why this picture is overlord. But prayers up to Cam Scatterboo. I didn't get to read the update for his ankle injury, but apparently it was worse than
he
what
had
we
a
saw.
dislocated ankle, and then they also discovered that he had a fractured fibula with it as well, and then he tore his ligament in his leg as well with it.
Oh, I know all that was with it.
Wow. Yeah, that just came out within the last couple of days.
Hopefully he'll be back by next year. Training camp.
We gonna aim for a full safe return for the 2027-2028 season. This is a moment where I say, do not rush this. It's not like he's a 7-year vet and you don't know how much long he's got left. That man was an 8-week rookie. He just heal yourself up. Like the Giants are gonna be okay.
He went so well with Jackson Dart and everything, had a little dynamic duo going.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you already had Malik Neighbors out. But just imagine if you had Malik Neighbors and Scatterbo and Jackson Dart, everybody healthy on the Giants, it could have been a different season this year.
Mm-hmm. The NFC, East would have been a crazy, crazy division if all their players could have stayed healthy. Prayers up to Malik Neighbors as well. His surgery was successful. Cam tweeted out that his surgery was successful too. He also shouted out the Philly medical team for truly being a city of brotherly love. In a game that meant the most to me, but not in a way you would think, Miami, two brains, showed up and showed out.
Golly, man.
Nah, look, I said it. If he don't give a damn, I don't give a anyway. So in a score of 34-10, goodness gracious, that was a mollywhopping of a game if you ever saw one. I'm gonna toss it over to our Dolphins correspondent. Rio, your thoughts on that game?
Oh wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, it isn't too much, that I can say about that. Like I told you in the chat, I mean, they showed up, they showed out, but they are who they say they are. They've proved to me that's who they are this year. And one game has not proven what 2 games. You won 2 games so far. So 2 games you haven't proved anything to me. There needs to be a change of culture. The culture needs to change down there. It really does. The culture needs to change. And I think this year the culture probably will change in the offseason.
Well, you know what they say, Rio? A broken clock is right twice a day. And in this case, it's right twice a season.
Hey,
that's the 2 or 2 brain effect. You got a 50-50 shot.
Hey, well, we gonna see what they do Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken.
It's always them short weeks where you got to really put up the shut up.
Yeah.
Rio in the group chat, they went to go see the Wizard of Oz. It's like, Coach McDaniels put on his ruby red Nikes, and 2 of the Scarecrow went up there and got a brain.
Yes, he did.
I guess they couldn't take Tyreek the Tin Man to go get some new knees.
Jeez. Tyreek the Tin Man.
Look, real quick, another game that stood out because all of us are rooting for the potential start of this young quarterback. The Cleveland Browns, let me get this right, Myles Garrett had a spectacular franchise record-breaking 5-sack game. They get blown out by the Patriots, 32-13. Dylan Gabriel going 21 for 35, 156 yards through the whole game with 2 tutties and 2 picks. Now,
Myles Garrett also broke a league record for the most sacks made by a player before the age of 30, breaking Reggie White's record.
Okay, yeah. And I don't know if you all saw the post-game interview. Money shmoney, Myles Garrett is out of here this season. He's demanding a trade, and the money ain't gone. It's like y'all just, is he able to demand a trade? He gonna find a way out of there. Because he did it last year.
The deal.
No, he shouldn't have took the deal. He stuck.
What is it, 4 or 5 years?
He stuck. He stuck now. He gonna have to ride that out.
Yeah, he just signed the deal.
Can he opt to not play? Is that an option for him? I feel anybody can opt to not play.
They have invested so much money in this man, Stan. If it wouldn't make sense. With him signing that deal and then they getting rid of him wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense at all.
He chose this.
Right.
He chose this, man. He chose this fight. He knew the Browns were buns.
He knew the Browns was buns. I'm talking straight honey
brown buns.
Brown. I'm talking the other bread at Cheesecake Factory. Brown bun. Like,
brown bun.
Ridiculous.
Brown feed.
Oh my God.
An interesting thing, Shador was listed as inactive due to, I believe it was a knee injury. I don't want to call malarkey, but as an Oregon Ducks fan, we have proven time and time again that, well, with the exception of Bo Nix, and that's pending, that Oregon quarterbacks just don't translate to the NFL. They are great college football players, and college football is played better in college.
Don't forget about Herbert.
What do you mean?
Everybody forgets about Herbert.
Okay. I don't.
I mean, great season, bad playoffs. Great seasons, bad playoffs.
Yeah.
James Harden of the NFL.
Well, you know what? I
He
saw
ain't won an MVP yet, so no, he ain't.
the head coach of the Browns. They asked him about Shedeur Sanders.
I don't know how to say
First
that
of
man's
all,
name.
he didn't even say the man's name.
Right.
First of all, second of all, he's like, we don't. Well, when he's ready, he'll get in there. Didn't even say that he's looking forward to seeing him in the game or anything. He just said he's not ready, and I think he had a minor injury this week, so he couldn't play anyway. That man wasn't. What was he doing? He's sitting on the bench. I mean, it lies.
I mean,
Tell the
we
truth.
talked about it. We talked about it when he got drafted.
Or you're trying to sabotage him,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're trying to get every excuse. Hey, you know what I say? Let Dylan Gabriel go in there and stink it up some more, and then just force their hand. Because if they put him in right now, you know what the excuse is going to be? See, I told you he wasn't ready. He's not NFL caliber. That's what's going to be the excuse. So let Dylan go over there and play the rest of the season. Matter of fact, and then fire all of the people involved in there, clean house, and then the only one left is Shedeur, and then we'll see.
Because only one and Miles, he ain't going nowhere. that boy locked in. Whew. Another game, and then I'll let y'all discuss y'all games that I took personal pleasure in watching. The 49ers went on and played the Houston Texans. Shout out to H-Town for getting the job done. Specifically, shout out to C.J. Stroud, brother. We appreciate you. He went 30 for 39 with 318 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 1 pick, but we're not going to focus on the negative. Now, with C.J. Stroud to play this season, would you say it's getting a little more consistent, or are we still undecided about how he's looking right now?
I think a lot of that has to do with his offensive line, man. He's just getting knocked around because the offensive line is wet tissue paper right now. Until they can solidify their offensive line, you're not going to see him play up to the potential that he really can play.
Craig.
Somebody was dozing, but I'm not gonna say no names because I dozed one time myself.
I was sleeping.
Stanley's soliloquy turned into a lullaby. So I do I agree with you. I'm a big CJ Stroud fan. My man Nico Collins. It's a lot of that going around this league with offensive lines right now. I believe the game has always been won in the trenches on both sides of the ball. So if you can't protect your quarterback, if you can't get to the quarterback, if you can't dominate that offensive line, I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna show out. If you can't run the ball, it's the best team I believe that's in the NFL right now. I hate this. I'm not even going to say their name, but they have a great offensive line. I'm not going to say their name because I can't stand their fans. But anyway, I just think that's that's what it is.
We can spell it for you.
No, I'm not spelling nothing because they love to do that too with their whack ass. But yeah, that's where it's at. If you got an offensive line, if you got a defensive line, a lot is put around your skill positions, and sometimes I'm not saying that they're interchangeable. Some people they're not needed, but I'm just saying you can pick some people up and they will ball out for you because you're giving your quarterback time to get them the ball. You know what I'm saying? If on defensive line, if you like a Myles Garrett, if you spend all that money on Myles Garrett, I mean, why you spend some more money on the offensive line to help out the quarterback? And Cleveland Browns is crazy. Do y'all know Cleveland right now? I think they're paying like 8 quarterbacks. Did y'all mention that? Right now, I think they got 8 quarterbacks. I think I sent y'all that in the chat a couple of weeks ago. It's crazy that they're paying all these quarterbacks and they still are just terrible. I don't know.
Hey, Craig, you can talk about that. I know you're happy about that. If you want to read Miss Dub's comment.
I was just happy to see the Broncos stomp all over the Cowboys. Yes, I was too, Miss Dub. That's why I love me some Miss Dub. I tell you that much. I was happy too. That was only joy that I had in my weekend of football. But I'm done.
Whew. She's talking about that 24-44 ass whooping courtesy of the Broncos to the Cowboys. All right, so those are the games that caught my eye. Any other Week 8 takeaways, fellas?
Nobody wants to talk about how Drake May is looking so good up in New England.
It's the Mike Vrabel effect.
It's the Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels effect.
Yeah.
What do y'all? But hold on. Y'all talk about Drake May. Daniel Jones in Indianapolis right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, come on now, y'all. I'll be the first person to say. This. I was so much hating on Daniel Jones because of the money that he made in New York, and I couldn't believe that they let Saquon go to keep that bum last year. But look at this dude. Now look what a change of scenery does for this dude, right? Are we playing with fool's gold right now? Are we going?
I'm not saying it's fool's gold. I'm saying the change of scenery wasn't necessary. It goes back to what Sadal said about what's going on in Houston, an offensive line. You see, he's got that in Indianapolis, and they cutting up 7-1 right now. Miss Ursay Gordon done inherited a sweet deal, if you ask me, and she making sure that deal stays sweet. I don't know if you see sideline every game, taking notes, invested.
Serious too, man. And not just Daniel Jones. It's just a lot of these quarterbacks with new places. I know Stanton don't want to talk about him, but Mac Jones. He's caused a quarterback controversy up there in San Francisco.
Yes, he has.
Because while Brock Purdy, which I really wasn't really sold on him, to begin with,
nobody was.
He's hurt. Mac Jones is proving that they probably should have picked him up in the draft, when they had a chance. But at any rate, he's out there and he's playing well. Then a couple of seasons before, you had Baker Mayfield change the scenery, going down to Tampa Bay. You see what he's doing down there. Last year you had in Minnesota, I call him Sack Darnold, but when he was there, he's played well, and he's played well so far in Seattle.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. Is what a difference a new team makes when the new team actually invests in you, in your talent, and actually compliments you. That's what I would like to see for Shedeur Sanders. Somebody that picks him up on another team other than the Browns and Rex Shop, because we've really never seen Shedeur Sanders with a great offensive line. Imagine that. Imagine Shedeur Sanders with an offensive line in front of him.
Gonna say it. We gonna stretch that Rooney Rule till you can't stretch the Rooney Rule no more. Ron is done after this season. He's already said it. He said it in the offseason. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Pittsburgh ain't got that many options. If Mike Tomlin survives this season, that put them together. I don't see why not.
You said survives? What you mean by that?
Yeah, he's on the hot seat. He's lost a couple of games this year, critical games.
So right now they lead the division a game above 500. So Mike Tomlin talk. He's doing the same thing. This is the Mike Tomlin way.
But do you think that they're really going to actually fire Mike Thompson Thompson.
No, they're not
Tomlin.
gonna
I
fire
can't get
Mike
his name
Tomlin
out. Tomlin.
he's not
Tomlin.
an
I
employee
can't get
that
it
we
out.
know of.
You think they're really going to
You
fire
fire
him
Mike
in
Thompson, you
Pittsburgh?
got a wrongful termination lawsuit on your hands. I said it. I said it all in the offseason. The minute they clear the quarterback house,
in Cincinnati.
I think Mike Tomlin can lose the next 8-9 games and not make the playoffs, and they still won't fire him. I really think they're not going to fire. They're not going to fire him.
If he loses the next 8 games, that's 4-12.
They're
You
not,
think a coach is going to
and they
survive
won't, and they
4-12?
won't fire him. I believe what's going to happen is they'll have a back door, a closed door meeting, and he'll kindly just fade away. He'll just leave. He'll just say, "I resign." They will not publicly put him out of Pittsburgh.
They can't fire the Rooney Rule, baby.
They're not going to do that. But and then as soon as he walks out that door, what's crazy? As soon as he walks out that door, he's going to have a job. His phone going to start buzzing off the hook, and he'll be a head coach somewhere. I don't know where.
LSU.
I'm talking about. I say he'll pick up a job in 5 minutes in the NFL.
Yeah, that is a possibility. What? Maybe Cleveland? Shoot, maybe Shador ain't got to come to him. Maybe he can go to Shador.
Yeah.
Come on now, that's a triple Brown right there. 2 Browns on the Browns. You can't get no better than that.
2 Browns on the Browns.
I wasn't gonna say the other word. Absolutely not. The other word sounds a little racially motivated, so I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say what it is. Yep, you're gonna have Omar Epps and Lil Dion on one team.
OG Omar.
OG 2025 Omar Epps. He been looking like the older Omar Epps while Omar Epps was getting to be the older Omar Epps, which is crazy. It's like we already knew what he was gonna look like. We've been seeing it for the past 10 years. But look,
can I put this out there about the Cleveland Browns? I just looked it up.
Craig.
They're playing 8 quarterbacks this year, and here's the numbers. Deshaun Watson is making $35.9 million this year
to lay up and do nothing.
Jameis Winston is making $2.2 million this year. Doesn't he play for the Giants?
He was on that team like what, 2 years ago or last year?
Last year.
Dylan Gabriel is making Dylan Gabriel is making $1.1 million. Joe Flacco is making $999,000. Shador Sanders is making $995,000. Bailey Zappi is making $315,000. Dorian Thompson Robinson is making $171,000.
Not even there.
Who?
Yeah.
Dorian Thompson Robinson. I don't know who that is.
No, because of dead cap. That's you listen to people that are dead cap.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the last person, listen to this. Kenny Pickett. Guess how much money they paying Kenny Pickett this year?
Still?
Kenny Pickett not there.
Kenny, guess how much money they paying him this year? I know he ain't there.
How much?
$8,000.
Hey, while we here, go ahead. Look, hey, somebody get me in touch with the Cleveland Browns organization. I'll give y'all my government, my I-9, my W-4s, all that. All I need is a good $2,600. That's it. That's all. I ain't even trying to break the bank.
$8,000.
Play on the practice squad.
Come on. We can all get signed up. Smooth. Hey, somebody tell Smooth to sign up. He can get the injured reserve payout. Look, you just say he still got complications from his patella tendon. He can't play. That's why they paying him.
I pay for a couple of days.
Hey, come on. I'll be equipment manager. I'll do something. I'll fill the water bottles. Shoot, I'll charge the tablets, charge the headsets real quick. I just want to say this because there was an overwhelming presence on social media of people who did not know that there are headsets in the helmets. And my mind was blown. I'm like, what do you mean y'all don't know
To
it's headsets in the helmets? You think these mother lovers just either got the wrist thing on or just do nothing but log in the play calling in their head? Nah.
That's crazy.
some of these
Somebody
folks need to
go.
stay off the internet, man. They need to stay off the internet.
Sometimes I think a lot of it is
Stay
now
off the
clickbait
feed.
just to get likes and views and to get people to start conversations in the comments. So I don't
Yeah.
know if they really believed it or not.
Come
But
on.
if y'all go look at the clip of Matthew Stafford trying to tell Sean McVay to STFU while he's reading off this long play call, and Stafford's like, I got it. He went over like, I got it. And he's like, and he's still talking. Like, just going. I've heard that about McVay a lot. He don't know how to shut up. Like, he
That's
say,
why
you gonna get this play right.
they keep on getting delay of games because the doggone play so long.
He be coming up with these college essay play titles. And I just need 2-3 words. Get the job done. This will never happen in college football. Speaking of college football, we just wrapped up week 9 with that lovely game over there. Breaking news, but not really. Before we get into that, Brian Kelly out at LSU in a shock to nobody, might I say. I want to get you all's thoughts on that firing. Sadal, I'll start with you since you already seem to have a replacement in mind.
My thoughts on Brian Kelly being fired. Good riddance. No one cares.
Lord.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
He ain't even finished the what a good Lord split you. He just said, don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Yeah. I mean every word.
Lord.
And I just that was gonna be my word before the before the Cam thing, because I saw a story back in 2004. Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh were young assistant coaches for Brian Kelly for Central Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Now one night Brian Kelly had a party, a get together at his home for all of his staff, and both Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh got invited, but they didn't get invited to partake in the party. They got invited to work. Brian Kelly had those two brothers shoveling snow and valeting cars the whole night, and then after the party had them bring back the cars.
Well, yeah, you got to finish the job as a valet. That's some half-ass if you just left the cars.
They were young assistant coaches. Like all the staff were invited except these two, and so it was like no regard for them. And Matt LaFleur, they both were roommates at the time. And Matt LaFleur told Robert, he said, "Man, if ever I get into a position to coach, I will never treat anybody like that." And there's a million stories like this. There's a story of a player that was forced to retire over an injury that really never really happened. The doctor cleared him, but Brian Kelly refused to even play him. Ruined the player's career. So it's just like, I mean, it's one story after the other, and he's just a horrible human being. I hope he never coaches again. Good riddance.
Wow.
Look, and then the player,
how do you really feel about it?
The LSU feed, there's all the fans are like, good riddance, goodbye, get out.
Look, you talking about fans, check the players. Malik Neighbors' Instagram story, where they were talking about him. You know who else I know is extremely happy to see him go? Gerald Brooks and his family.
Who is that?
Yeah. I might have messed up his name. The player who had the brain tumor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the player who played for LSU and he had the surgery, and then I think something happened in the surgery, and now he's not able to play football. He's spent the last couple of years trying to relearn life, and the father alleged that Brian Kelly never said nothing, never came to see him.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. It's just like there's a special spot in a very toasty place for people like that. So
But
I
but
agree
you
with
know
you.
what's crazy, y'all? Brian Kelly, he I didn't know he was this bad of a person. I did not know that. I didn't know he was this terrible of a person. But I tell you one thing, he has some a good damn agent. I tell you that much because his buyout was 54 million, and then they he graciously negotiated it down to 27 million dollars just to sit at home to
Oh, what
not
a nice
coach.
guy.
That's crazy to me.
He
That's
gracefully
crazy. That
negotiated
is
it down. It was like, oh
crazy to
no,
me.
that's too much money.
27. Just give me
Just
20.
give me
You know,
27.
just give him 27. You know what?
Hey man, you
Don't give him
just
the
give
whole
me one.
54. Give him 27 just to
I'll take
leave.
1%.
The agent is that agent is a great agent, boy. I tell you. But I didn't know he was this type of a scumbag. I just thought he was a bad coach. I didn't know he was that type of.
Oh yeah,
Oh no,
he's
he's
notorious.
a
And then
special
when he got
bag.
to LSU, remember he had that fake Louisiana accent.
He tried to pull an edge run.
he,
Orgeron, excuse
he
me.
was not
He
doing
tried to
he was
pull
not
one of those.
doing Adam Sandler in
Right.
the in the Water
And
Boy. He wasn't Bobby Boucher. He was not doing
Oh,
the Bobby Boucher. He was not.
nah. That's disrespectful to Bobby Boucher.
Then he all
His
That's
accent
crazy.
was
come
even
back.
better.
That's crazy.
But yeah. Any
I
other
tell you
thoughts?
one thing, Sadal, your voice is angelic. Because every time you get into a little soliloquy, somebody dozes right on.
Hey, boy, Craig Fowl. Craig Fowl. Ain't nobody said nothing when Craig was catching bees, or maybe we did. I don't know.
Sadal just got that angelic type of voice. Because that man,
Hey man,
that dude be over there struggling while he over there talking.
You know those cartoons with the little Z's that come out the people, the little Z's that come
so what you saying is Sadal need to be the new voice for the St. Louis Quiet Storm. He's gonna be
Oh my God.
Rio will put you sleep.
Oh man.
But look, before we get past everybody's bedtime, let's get into this top 25 of the. Speaking of college football, let's get into the top 25 now. There it is, baby. At number 25, we've got Memphis. At number 24, I will never say nothing bad about the Utes. Colorado found that out firsthand. We got the Utes at number 24. USC at number 23. Number 22 is Houston. 21, Michigan. 20 is Texas. Number 19, still within the top 25. Shout out to them. We got Mizzou.
Very disappointing.
They should not even be right there.
Very disappointing.
In that.
Ooh, all right, we've got. Well, let's get into that. Let's talk about this Missouri performance. Sadal, go ahead and give your thoughts.
Absolutely horrible, man. It was the worst performance of the year, man. I just knew that they were going to lose against Vanderbilt, but man, just the mistakes, man. And the play calling was atrocious. You had like what, 4th down and goal on the 1 yard line. You got the best running back in college football.
Yeah.
And you choose to run your quarterback.
Yep.
And as a result, the quarterback gets hurt, gets his leg twisted up. Now he's out probably for the season. And now you're forced to bring in the
true freshman.
True
freshman coming in there. It was just terrible. And then our field goal kicker can't kick worth a damn.
Hey, boy, this Uncle Sadal, ain't it? Yeah.
The beach ball through the gateway arch. He's
talking at the bottom or up toward the top. You know it get more narrow when you
trying to kick the beach ball through the gateway arch and miss.
I mean, you got to account for the wind. The wind be blowing any which way. All right. Anybody else got any comments about this miserable?
Down.
Any more comments about number 19 ranked Missouri? I'm sorry, Missouri.
All I gotta say is it's another case of Mizzou being Mizzou.
All right. At number 18, we got Boomer Sooner with Oklahoma. At number 17, we got whatever the mascot is for Travis Kelce Middle School.
Bearcats, Cincinnati.
Yeah, them. Number 16, we got Lamar's old stomping ground. Lamar Jackson, that is. Not Lamar Odom. We got Louisville. At number 15, we got Virginia. Number 14, Tennessee. 13, Texas Tech. Number 12, Notre Dame. And then we got BYU. They don't have no number next to them. They just in the middle. I'm going to put them at number 11. I don't know why Google got them messed up.
Yeah,
At number 10, we got Miami in Florida. Number 9, we got Vandy, who handed that loss to Mizzou. At number 8, Georgia Tech. Number 7, Ole Miss. Number 6, my good old Oregon Ducks. They getting real creative with these uniforms and creative with these wins. Top 5, we've got Georgia, Bama, Texas A&M, Indiana, and Ohio State University. And those are the top 25.
Top 5. Look at 2 and 3, man. These
right?
two, my goodness, we didn't even have them on the radar.
We haven't seen Texas A&M since what? Johnny Manziel?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That was at least a decade ago now, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
Pretty good, man.
And then Indiana, the Hoosiers.
They're not a basketball team anymore, huh?
They are not a basketball college anymore.
Right.
What is a Hoosier?
Who are the Hoosiers? They are putting the who in Hoosiers. Because who the hell are they? Somebody please tell us what a Hoosier is. That I don't like the way that sounds.
I think it's a country guy from Indiana.
Yeah, that's got a little racial.
A Hoosier, you are right, Sadal. Google says a Hoosier is a person from Indiana. Yep.
Dang.
It's like I shouldn't be saying it. You know what I mean?
Right? It just sounds bad. You Hoosier.
What you call me that?
That's disrespectful. My grandmother was an Indianian. Like what? Sounds like.
It's widely used to represent Indiana state pride. How about that? Hospitality and resilience. Wow. I never
when he
knew.
said hospitality, I thought he was about to say each letter had a meaning. I was like, I ain't ready for this.
Wow.
H stands for
Hoosier.
hospitality. O stands for the other O stands for the S stands for something. The I stands for Indiana. The E. The E stands for eucalyptus mint, the Indiana state plant. The R stands for racist, which is what Hoosier stands for and sounds like. And the S stands for
sleep. Rio, that just stands for sleep.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Hey guys, we've had a great show. We almost out the door. We almost out of here. But before we get out of here, it's that time of the show where we let a naysayer know. Oh no, y'all ain't nope. We might have had some slip ups. We ain't having that one. No. Even though we still ain't doing it.
Nope.
We had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum and Arthur Bryant's Barbecue.
What?
No, he did not. No, he just did not.
Missed that, Smooth. You gotta play that again.
We had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum and Arthur Bryant's Barbecue.
Oh, hey, it's the way the dude on the side of him was. We saw that, Craig. You didn't.
That's what he did. He said League Museum and
You see the dude next to him, he was like, we off the air now.
There goes my damn job. That's what he said. Now I'm unemployed because of your ass.
Damn.
Look, and you know what? I guarantee you, if he had a chance to explain himself, y'all remember that video of that teacher that got in trouble? And he was trying to break down the difference between the ER and the A. He was like, it's a difference.
Yeah.
They use it all the time. Can't borrow a pencil, please.
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets don't win this,
that was a good one.
Don't try to get me on that. They might have to break up the team." Lou, are you buying that this is the last dance for the Denver Nuggets?
Yeah, I'm buying.
Nuggets.
I'm buying it. Beta, you're gonna be in trouble today.
That's not fair. That's not even a thing. It's not even a word.
Sounded like it.
You would love that.
Listen, anyways, I'm buying.
Ain't even a word? Did she say it ain't even a word? Did she say it ain't even a word? That's like that scene in Sinners where they said ain't no clan no more. Okay. But does anybody have a naysayer?
Let these naysayers know. I got one. Let's go with it. Since you didn't mention my squad. Since you didn't mention my squad the whole show, and I do appreciate that. But let y'all naysayers know this. That my man JD5, he will be back before the end of the season at full strength, and we will end this season with a winning record. Okay, I'm not saying playoffs. We are going to bounce back. So all y'all naysayers, all y'all, I don't want to say it so bad. We will win in this season with a winning record. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we win in the division. I'm not saying we're going to no playoffs. But JD5 will bounce back and we'll be okay. So all y'all naysayers, aka haters, y'all had y'all fun. It's all
you
good.
willing to risk it by if he's healthy, just putting him right back? Just like
I said yes. I said he'll be back he'll be back healthy. He's gonna be back. I give him, he's gonna sit out another 2 to 3 weeks. We're gonna win a couple, we're gonna probably lose 2 more games in this 4-game stretch. It's a bad 4-game stretch we're in right now, boy. We got
hey,
I'm sorry, Rio. We're gonna have to take out there. We're gonna have to take out y'all them fish down in Miami. We're gonna take them fishes out in Miami. That's the last game in that 4-game stretch, man. We're gonna have to take them fishes out, man. And you'll wait to hear that. So it is what it is, man. I'm saying, you know, we looking bad. We looking bad right now, and I understand injury. Everybody gets injured, so it's no excuse. But
I hear you.
I'm rooting for y'all. I'm rooting for y'all wholeheartedly. But you remember what I said about Oregon college quarterbacks?
Oregon? No, I don't.
That they only perform well in Oregon.
Perform well in college. You talking about?
They only they performed well outside of Eugene. So yeah, they only performed well in college. Hey, I don't know if you remember where Mariota came from, but look at his track record.
Yeah.
Look at his track record. It pained me to say it, but that's another Hawaiian messing up at the quarterback position.
That's messed up.
Justin Herbert is doing just fine in the Chargers.
That's fine. Talk to me in the playoffs. Oh, he can't. He's first round in Cancun. I always have hope for him, but something happened in the playoffs. That boy freezes like a deer in headlights. I don't know what it is. Either the other team outplays him, or he Plaxicos himself. Anywho, anybody got it?
He Plaxicos himself. Okay.
Oh yeah. I look. Do y'all understand? Ever since I came on this show, we going on 8 years. Crazy. 8 years ago. Next year it'll be 8. When I came on this show, ever since we started talking about Plaxico, I've no longer said he shot himself in the foot with that one. I said he Plaxicoed himself. I've been saying it ever since. But look, anybody got any other naysayers that they want to let know something? Nobody? Nope. Well, guess what? I got something for you Negroes. Let me tell you something. The NBA is back on NBC. And the Chicago Bulls mojo is also back. I don't know what we gonna do this year, But you know what I said last year? I ain't saying it this year. It ain't gonna be 19 wins. It's gonna be more. We gonna be good.
Be 20.
We gonna get past the goddamn play-in, and then it's up from there. It's up from there. I can't call it from there. I got us winning the play-in and getting into the best of 7 series. After that, I ain't got no prediction. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm just glad to see him back in the playoffs. That's all. My boy's playing good right now, and we missing Kobe White, and Kobe White a killer. So when Kobe come back, I hope he can gel, and I hope we can get even better. But that's all I got.
Is Lonzo Ball still on your squad?
Lonzo, we traded him away from Okoro from Cleveland. He's on the Cavs.
Is he still in the league? Is he still in the league?
Yeah, he plays for Cleveland.
Oh, he does? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a video. His daddy gave him the latest edition of the Big Baller brand shoe with a Cleveland Cavalier colorway. I thought that shoe brand was dead. I thought wrong. So, still going strong. They ain't selling them now.
Okay, I didn't know that.
No, he didn't. He took it with him. He took the shoes with him. Now, did he wear them during the game? I can't confirm nor deny. But I do know that the Bulls are playing DeMar and Levine and them. So this is a little personal grudge match, and I'm hoping we
Sacramento.
whooping their ass. Yep, we're playing the Kings. Yep. And I hope we whooping their ass right now. So I'm going to check on that when we get out of here. But, hey, that's the show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure that you tune in and let the ladies know that we gave them some competition. So they better bring it next week for ladies' night. Because they had a lot to say because we was gone because our PTO paperwork got mishandled. That ain't even on us. But, yeah.
You gotta speak to Sally in HR.
I don't even like Sally. I ain't like Sally from the moment I met her. It was them damn glasses. I ain't like her. She had them rods from Monsters Inc. glasses. I ain't like her. I just knew the thick glasses mean you always lose stuff. Anyway, that's the show. We gotta go. This is the Man Cave, where anything and everything can and will go down. We'll see you next month.
What you have just experienced was brought to you by Smoooth Productions. Until next time, stay tuned and stay smooth.